Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and this week I have a special guest with me, my husband.
Hi.
My husband Blake, who pretty much made this whole video, so yay!
I did a lot too.
Yeah, I forced you to
You basically determined how the actual thing is going to look like.
Oh, I feel so useful now. Well, not that I didn't feel useful, but you know, we just made like every year, he makes like a Christmas ornament, and I never thought I'd contribute to that, but like this year, I don't even know what happened. So I drew a little deer on it. Well, I drew a little deer and then like put it on it.
Because I make a whole bunch of these and give them out to like all the family members and everything every Christmas.
Yeah, so now I get to feel like, well, I mean, I helped, so it's from both of us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just drew, honestly, the deer, like, started on my iPad, and then I realized that I could milk this for a video, so I switched to the computer and continued there, and, but I just moved on to SpiritSai on, like, a template that he made for me, so I wouldn't, like, put stuff in the wrong spots or whatever. And I got to pick what parts were shiny silver, and yeah. And then Blake just made a whole thing, like...
So I took her deer drawing, I vectorized it, took all the, what would end up being different like circuit board colors and stuff out. I imported them onto this program called Autodesk Eagle. It's a printed circuit board designing program, and that's what I used it to design the actual circuit board. Before I did that, essentially the whole project kind of prototyped out on like a breadboard and stuff. So I take what was in that picture you just saw and I create a schematic out of it. I start picking up parts that I'm going to be using for the actual circuit board. So this is where the deer design comes in. So I just start like aligning like all the parts on like where I want them to be on the actual board. Just align all the parts to where they'll look the best as far as the visual stuff goes. For like all the other little tiny bits I'm sure you've seen me do or I will be doing, those aren't like aesthetically necessary, but they're still needed to make the actual like circuit work. So I'm aligning those too. I kind of just, for that kind of stuff, I try to optimize for space since this is a pretty small circuit board, or most of it's taken up by an actual like
drawing?
Yeah, by like an actual drawing. You see there's like kind of two main colors in this program. There's blue and red. The red stuff is like everything that's on the top side of the circuit board, and the blue stuff is like all the stuff in the behind. So like I'm putting all the aesthetically unnecessary stuff on the behind. That's like all the power circuitry and control and stuff, and then all the actual like aesthetic stuff like the LEDs and stuff on top. So after that's done, I go and just connect everything together. It's a process called routing. Like, you know when you see those like stock images of like circuits and stuff, all those weird lines with like circles at the end, that's actually like a thing. That's what I'm doing here. Like all those lines are actually just wires connecting different parts together, and those circles are actually connecting those wires on the other side of the board. So once I'm done connecting all the parts together in the design program, I just verify everything is connected and correct, and I send it off to the factory in China to be made. So then after that comes assembly. So I'm going to start with the back side of the board. First, I start by applying this solder paste to like all the little pads. Once you do that, you just blow it with your reflow station. Essentially, that's a glorified hair dryer, and then it melts the metal and the parts stick to the board. It's all electrically connected and stuff. And then I repeat the same thing on the other side. After that's all done, after all the parts are connected, I test it by connecting power to make sure it actually turns on and none of the LEDs are like burnt out or are defective or anything. After I'm done like blow drying all the parts on, I manually solder on the button that you can see on the front side, and then the battery holder and this little hook that'll let you kind of hook it onto your Christmas tree. And that's pretty much it as far as assembly goes. This last part of the video is just shows me cycling through all the different LED animations this thing has. And I think that's it.
So I can stop it?
Yeah, you can stop it. I mean, unless you want to do your outro, your like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh my god. Okay, well, now since Blake is done explaining all the juicy stuff, it's time for me to do my like, comment, subscribes. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it, right? It was
Yeah, I
team
did.
effort. As much as we enjoyed making it, and I'll see you guys next week.